and his personal inspiring journey. These changes have been briefed to Executive Committee this morning in a very positive meeting under the spiritual guidance of Vandami this morning and have been ratified by the trustee board. So may I call upon Asu Vora, our chairman.
हाँ आप आ जाओ. हाँ समय कभी आई नहीं. रुमाल के साथ ऐसे बोलो. हाँ आपको यहीं बैठना है तो यहीं. हाँ यहीं बैठना है तो यहीं ले लो. माइक.
Thank you very much, Jit, for introduction. I appreciate that. My deepest reverence to Jovis Tirthankaras. I humbly bow down holy feet of Gurudevacharya Mashamanji, Vandamino Swami JVB trustees, EC committee members, brothers and sisters, Om. As I stand before you today, I am filled with profound sense of gratitude, humility. Serving as a trustee and chair of this esteemed organization has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life, bringing me immense inner peace. I would like to express my deep respect and heartfelt gratitude for the incredible support you all have shown. Your unwavering faith and dedication continue to inspire me. During my early journey, I received immense support from key individuals whose contributions were invaluable. Rashmi Bhai provided tremendous assistance in managing the accounts. Dinesh Bhai T. Shah, charge of the meditation programs. Ashok Bhai Gutka helped to organize various events, and Pragnaben stood as a constant pillar of support in all activities. There are countless other supporters who have contributed immensely to our journey. Though I am unable to name everyone individually due to limited time, please note that I hold each one of you in the highest regard, and I am deeply grateful for your support. As much as it saddens me, I am here formally announcing that I will be stepping down as trustees and chair. This decision has not been made lightly and comes after much reflection on my current situation. During my tenure, we have achieved remarkable milestones, including establishment of Jain World Peace Center. I am especially proud to witness two respected Swamijis achieve their doctorate at SWAS University and becoming the first Jain nuns to reach this incredible milestone. I would like to add here that we have Rakeshji Jain and Nilamji Jain, who have also been the pillar of supporting this Jain World Peace Center. I remember we had a meeting in Mahavir Foundation on the first floor, and this incredible young couple, they made us sit there and said that we have to do something for Swamijis. And I was really overwhelmed by the support and I immense contribution, and they've always been helpful and supported Swamijis all the time, for which I humbly appreciate them. These achievements would not have been possible without our collective efforts, and I am deeply grateful for your dedication and support of everyone involved. To my fellow board members, thank you for your trust, wisdom, and unwavering support. To our executive team and volunteers, your tireless dedication has been the backbone of our success. I am profoundly thankful for the collaboration and and camaraderie we have shared. Serving in this organization has been more than a responsibility. It has been a journey of growth, inspiration, and purpose. Today, I would like to share with you my personal experiences with Gurudev and Swamijis. Gurudev has been guiding light in my life, offering wisdom, solace, and inspiration. My journey with Gurudev again began when I was seeking answers about life and purpose. Their presence filled my heart with peace and clarity. One memorable moment of Gurudev's blessings was during my first visit to Nepal to share our vision of Jain World Peace Center. Kamalji, Sunil, and a few devotees joined us, seeking Gurudev's blessings, facing challenges. I found solace in Gurudev's guidance, which uplifted me and gave me renewed courage. This was the faith that I had a vision to build and make JMP the center from which we are here today. Through the blessings of Gurudev and Swamijis, I have transformed internally, learning compassion, patience, mindfulness. Their teachings have helped me release fears and embrace life with gratitude. Each blessing has been a step forward, becoming best myself. Gurudev's blessings remind me that we are never alone, that divine grace is always with us. I offer my deepest gratitude and love to Gurudev for their wisdom, guidance, inspiration, which continue to light my path. I offer my sincere, heartfelt gratitude to Gurudev for trusting my family, Vora family, with the opportunity to take care of Swamijis during the stay in Europe. We feel truly blessed to have this privilege. Being involved in the logistics and planning of Swamiji's recent trip to Europe was indeed a challenging journey, but one I relished every moment of it. My personal experience has been that when the burden of responsibility falls on your shoulders, you gain innate strength, overcome all obstacles. After all our efforts are for the well-being of not just ourselves, but for everyone around us. With this in mind, and success is inevitable. I think that Swamiji summed up on this things in the earlier lecture. Coordinating visas and other Herculean tasks. When Swamijis arrived, we initially had no idea how we could manage their long-term stay or organize their talks. But in no time, with the support of well-wishers like you, the journey turned into resounding success. I'm deeply grateful to all of you for your blessings and guiding along the way. When I am stepping down from my role, my commitments to our mission remains unwavering. I look forward to contributing in the new and meaningful ways. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this incredible journey. I wish you all continued success in taking this organization to even greater heights. With gratitude and optimism, I step down, knowing future is bright, with all you leading the way. Finally, during my journey, I had the opportunity to interact with many members of this community. In doing so, I may have inadvertently caused offenses or disappointment. If this has been the case, I wholeheartedly seek your forgiveness. I also wish to extend my same to the Swamijis if during their stay I failed to fulfill any task expected or caused any inconvenience, knowingly or unknowingly, I humbly ask for their forgiveness. Thank you once again for this unforgettable journey. Om.
Continuing with our today's proceedings. Thank you, Asubai, for sharing first part of organizational update to our devotees. That's indeed a historic moment, very symbolic, as we witness end of an era. Three longest serving trustees with almost 50 plus years of services to JBV. However, they're not stepping down, they're stepping up. Later, we will talk about the new board of organization, board of advisory, how that will function, etc. But first, on behalf of JBB London community, I would like to take a few minutes to express our deepest gratitude for our legendary chair, Asu Vora, who just announced stepping down from his role. I will then invite other trustees to share their gratitude for outgoing trustees for their dedication and sincerity. If time permits, we will hear from a couple of devotees who have been very closely involved with JBB through its inception. As you heard from Asu uncle, his personal journey in our Dharm Sangh has been incredible in many ways. He's indeed a very well-recognized Shravak by Gurudev, and I hope he will go on to win a legendary Shravak award. He is very eligible for that. I remember my personal instance when Gurudev asked Asubai in Mumbai previous year, 2022, when we were in NRI summit. Gurudev asked Asu uncle, hey, are you satisfied, Asubai, by your visit? So this is a very rare check by Gurudev, who hardly can give enough time to people because of his busy schedule. But he was checking whether Asubai is okay. Is he achieve everything he wanted to achieve from his visit? So that speaks volumes. Today, we all feel very proud to have witnessed the era of growth, which as uncle walked us through, transformation and stability in JVP, our beloved charity. So some of you, we heard this morning in executive committees and trustee meeting, and some of you may not know, particularly the younger generation, the challenges JVP faced when we were left with no premises, sudden resignations of the board, an uncertain period which lasted long, which meant Shamnijis had to move 50 to 60 houses for 2-3 years before we settled in our premises. This was the time when Asubai accepted the lead role wholeheartedly with a team of people he previously mentioned. Many of you may already know his family is very religious. When a founder member of Navnath, West Jain Temple, and being very religious in everything they do in their daily life. And Dami spoke about Asubai's spirituality earlier. So many of you also may know Asubai wakes up daily at 4 a.m. and seeks blessings from Gurudev. So he's got a direct connection. Okay. So if anybody visits India, he gets us to visit Gurudev, and then Gurudev makes sure that whoever Asubai has asked for has come for a visit gets a special attention. He's a gem, a pure personality with heart of gold. He always wants to help people. Many of you have been helping many different ways outside JVP. You know, you just call Asubai, I need a maid for my house, and he will sort me out. No matter who you are. So that's one of the reasons my wife is very happy that Asubai uncle got as a maid once, because of her busy schedule. He has indeed a very strong network within and outside Jain community, who will all come to a shock when they hear about this news. But we will have to manage that news, and this is stepping up. Asubai is going nowhere. We can't let him go anywhere. And he has kept the trustee board united. So imagine a small family of 3 or 4 people we live in, you know, the challenges we go through. This is 8-member trustee board, and for such a long period of time, it's kept us united, one voice in its approach with strong governance, very highly ethical nature and total compliance, is not tolerant that if he hears something of iota of a doubt or we're not following ethically, I'm sure our accountants will say the same, and the treasury. You also know he's a fundraising star who have been instrumental in raising almost £1 million over the years in making JVP a debt-free with an asset which is more than 1.5 million. He's also a 24/7 company man who lives the values of JVP on a daily basis. He leads by examples. He's maintained a fantastic rapport also with our head nuns, Neo-Jikajis, on a regular basis, keeping them up to date with our progress we made. All of this has not been easy. I'm sure, I wish I could become his biographer or any other volunteers, we could form a team. He has faced many challenges. It's not easy dealing with us all, okay? All of these encounters, Asunkal has taken in a very positive manner, and he moves on, keeps smiling, no matter who says what to him, what time of the day, and he just finds the energy and gets back up again. He has been very successful in resolving any conflicts, whether within JVP or outside JVP. And these clashes comes in any working environment and when the emotions and feelings are running high. His recent meticulous planning of visit to Vatican to Pope was highly commended by Gurudev. I had the pleasure of seeing the letter and how much detail he go to plan such events and make sure these are successful. He continues to be very popular amongst all our major donors, and there's many more. I know the board is outdated. He's loved by all organizations equally and maintained a very good standing of JVP at a very high level. We're up there, and let's hope that the incoming team maintains that position and do better. Especially the Gujarati Jain community, JVP is inspired by Therapant Dhamsang, and but Asunkal has connected so many non-Therapanthis, and today we're seeing that actually we are more one Jain in everything we do, and I hope that continues with all your support. Each and every trustee, I'm speaking on behalf of the board, and I know many will go and share their experiences, has gained enormous energy from him and guidance and direction. His achievements, some of which has already been spoken, are worthy of Khub Anumodna. So we talked about the two properties. I remember challenging Asunkal, how is the house going to be sold? I was constantly, but he had faith. His faith helped us through, definitely. We have become an award-winning charity. All the work the team has done during the COVID, resulting into an award. Many successful Paryushans, retreats, NRI summits, cultural social events, Paryushans, to name a few. And his continued support and looking after the well-being of Shamniji, especially the 17 years with Pratibha Pragyaji and Punya Pragyaji, very, very close working. And he dealt with the visas of maybe 30 or so Shamnijis over his tenure and made sure every Shamnijis who come here are very well looked after and they have an enjoyable experience with JVP. And we also know Gyanshala has also prospered under his leadership. I could go on endless list of achievements under Asubai, but now it's time for me to pass on to other trustees who will come along and share their views about the outgoing trustees. So may I invite Dr. Sunil Dugar.
नौवें सामयिक व्रत में जो कोई अतिचार दोष लगा हो मैं उसकी आलोचना करती हूँ। मन की शब्द प्रवृत्ति की हो, वचन की शब्द प्रवृत्ति की हो, सामायिक के नियमों का पूरा पालन न क्या हो, अभी से पहले सामायिक को पूरा क्या हो, इनसे लगे मेरे दोष मिथ्या हो निष्फल। ओम अरहम ओम अरहम।
ओम अरहम ओम अरहम Vandami Namakhan Samniji, dear friends. A lot has been said about Hasubai, and I just want to narrate a few words from my side as well. Hasubai, he has short stature, but his personality is, I will say, towering personality. And I have noticed throughout this, my association of last 16 odd years, when I met him for first time, things were not looking so good for JVB. We lost a very promising premise. Everything was going well, but somehow something happened, and suddenly we felt helpless. Things were looking very down in those moments. And Hasubai said only one thing: somehow, I don't want Samniji to go through that pain when they need to change house every now and then. Gurudev has done immense the favor to send Samniji here, and it is my effort, my challenge to give them proper support, and I will do it. And Prasanna Pragyaji introduced me to meet Hasubai, and then journey I had, I can't express my words. One more instance I want to say, like how much respect Gurudev gives or appreciate Hasubai. Whenever we go with Hasubai, one visit I had in Bangalore, the kind of crowd and the meetings he has no time. But when Hasubai comes, he has no limit in time to meet Hasubai. So we were having discussion with Gurudev when Samniji, there was kind of a decision to stop sending Samniji to abroad, and we were trying to make our case that how it is important to continue Samniji coming to abroad, and particularly London. And because somehow Gurudev felt that after 15 odd minutes, our legs were covering and like trembling. And he said to us, like, okay, do you need chair? And he asked chairs for us. But the main, in his eyes, the main thing I noticed, he was noticing or coaching Hasubai, and kind of healings in those moments, and in many other meetings I could notice, and it shows how many people, including Gurudev, recognized his contribution to our Jain Samaj. And I have met here many people in different organizations, and as Jeet said, he made sure JV become truly one Jain organization, and it cannot be bigger example than our trustee board. More than nearly 5 trustees we had from non-Therapan sites. So in a way, like throughout his journey, he made sure that JV flourishes as a Jain organization, and Samniji get enough support to spread one Jainism. And I think we can't have bigger tribute than this. We are very grateful, Hasubai. Thank you so much, whatever you have done for us. Thank you. I was asked to give some tribute to Manik Bhai Saab, Manikji Chorodia. What I can say about Manik Bhai Saab? I have come to know him almost when I landed here in 2003 onwards. I heard a lot when I started my journey from India. Chodia family is very well known, particularly in Bombay and in Jain Samaj. His father was one of the like wealthiest person in Jain community in London. So in Jain community, he was quite well known figure, but because of his mother, he was very much inspired to bring Samniji here, and he took challenge that whatever may come, he will try his best to establish Samniji and center here. And he proudly has done that. He gave the center, and throughout the years, through Tan Man Dhan, he contributed to JVB. And recently, like when we had shortage of funds, when we buying JVB premise, World Peace Center, he loaned us money, donated wholeheartedly. So from every angle, he is still contributing. In recent few months or like few years, he had a health issue like severe back problem. Still, single-handedly, he handled kitchen project throughout the whatever the work you see outside. Manik Mishra took that challenge and completed single-handedly. So one thing I want to say about his personality, though he had immense wealth, every pleasure in life, still so humble. I never faced even iota of moment when anyhow from him, from his side or from his family, Chorodia family, any arrogance or any kind of action which shows that they are something and other people notice their wealth. So humble and so proud to help anyone who asks their help. Not only Manik Mishra and his brothers are contributing to JVB, contributed to JVB and still contributing to JVB. He has gone to India one day before and I had discussion and I was surprised. Though he has gone this time to have a bigger school for girls at his native village. Very long time back, I think in 60s or 50s, and they donated a girls' school when, in India, there was issue of girls' education because they didn't have proper facilities. So they donated a school of 700, started with 500, then 700. Now they have made it bigger so the school can accommodate 1,500. And during this occasion, Rajasthan government is not only celebrating this achievement, but awarding Manik Mishra for that. Especially ministers are coming to their native village to celebrate that occasion. So it is really inspiring for JVB as well that one of our trustee is involved in selfless services for the community. Not only this project, he is involved in cleanliness drive in many of villages around his native village. And some other projects he doesn't want to name, but he is contributing immensely financially as well. For personally, it was kind of mentoring. He is a strong person in his ethics and principles, and he guides me throughout this journey about how I should be managing myself. One thing I want to say, when I was not keen to have a chairman post, co-chairman post, he definitely inspired me, motivated me, not because I need to come to the chairman post, because he wants that certain things he feels JVB needs to be doing, which is one like giving proper support and guidance to Samniji, and not guiding in terms of premise and doing other projects where definitely can be done in better way. And he cannot do himself. That's why he wanted like through me, he can achieve bigger heights for JVB. Though he is now almost around in 70s, his back hurts a lot, but still he makes sure he contributes as much as possible for JVB. One a small tribute I want to give to Pushpaji Nimalji, because I'm not speaking on or giving tribute. Other trustee will give, but Nirmalji and Pushpaji, I have seen their dedication for JVB when we had no premise and we were trying to buy a premise. The first fundraising, which was worthwhile, and any issue we faced, shortage we faced, and whenever we wanted support, he was always there. No, I think Rakeshji is here, Nilamji is here. One sentence I want to say about Nilamji as well. She said, whatever the finance it requires, I want a place for Samniji. And I remember still we have been to many places to find if a suitable place we can find for Samniji. Thank you so much, Rakeshji, Nilamji. Thank you so much, Pushpaji and Nirmalji. Even now, whenever he visits, he currently he's staying in Dubai. Whenever he comes, he takes all the update. He has some bigger things for JVB in his heart, and he will like to continue supporting us in whatever possible he can, if we want to take his help. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Sunil, for giving the tributes to Asu Uncle and Pushpaji. So may I call upon Asu Vaivora to announce the structure going forward? And also Rajesh Jain, please accompany him. And also immediately after Asu Bhai's announcements, we would like to hear from you about tributes to the trustees and also the structure going forward. Please, I'm conscious of time. I do forecast 10 minutes overrun, and I hope you will forgive me for that on a special day like this.
First of all, Vandam, Jeet and Sunil, thank you for all that tribute. I really appreciate it. A lot of it's been said, but like I said, always, I've done everything for myself, for my inner peace, and not obviously support to the community, which I'm very proud of. Today, it's my great pleasure and honor to announce the new trustee board. The new trustee board, Sunil and Jeet, they'll be taking over my position. They'll be working together hand in hand. So they'll be the point of contacts for all the day-to-day running of the JVP. We will have Rajiv, Rajesh, and Pragna continuing their trustees in JVP. The three trustees, they are moving away. Pushpaji Bhatia, Manekji, and myself will be moving into Board of Treasury, and Advisory Board. And from here, we will be helping the JVB in any issues or any running of the things. We'll be supervising the meetings, making sure the trustees are running smoothly. But I would like to, I would like to also announce the project that I'm going to be involved. It's called Mission Peace Foundation. You'll be pleased to hear that Gurudev has given permission or yagna or blessings to two missionaries who walked from India all the way from Europe. That is it's a Herculean task, and I'm going to be involved in that. JVP London is the lead. Is the lead for that one. We are going to be the office of this project, which Gurudev has also announced. And that blessing in itself says that this project is going to be 100% successful, like we have been successful in getting January this center here today. So that's a great moment. So we are not running away. I'm here, but obviously I will give my reins to the younger guys like Sunil and Jeet and the other trustee board to continue the running of the board. And obviously it's all with the blessings of Samijis who will be the guiding force and the torch bearers of running of the Samijis. Over to you. Also would like to announce that Jay Harman will be joining the trustee board. He will be the treasurer. Guiding force in all
खड़े हो जाओ जय।
the accounting.
आगे आ जाओ।
Welcome, Jay.
हाँ, कोई जानता नहीं है तो जान जाए।
If you want to say a few words to your announcement. Either.
अच्छा।
Everyone. Thank you everyone for great support and a lot of positivity here in JVP. Gives me immense pleasure to join formally as a JVP trustee team and taking lead for treasury, finances, etc. accounts. I'm looking forward to do as much as and contribute as much as possible with all of your support and help. And of course, under the guidance of Samniji and new board of advisory, I can congratulate all the new board of advisory team, also the new chair, co-chair, co-chair Jeet and Sunil. I'm hoping we'll have a lot to do together, work together. It's a great team. We have been working together hard on a lot of projects, different projects, and I'm hoping to work with them and grow further. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Jay. My wife is not here, but you're certainly always there. I always say to him, there is my thank you. Okay, good. Sorry, don't quote me back, okay? Good. So I did promise that well, if Akansha agrees, okay? Okay, so, sure, thank you. Oh, I'm now co-chair. Okay, so okay, so I did promise a brief about Board of Advisory, why it's been formed and what it will do and how will it function before I bring Rajesh to sum up today's announcements and his views on that. So a Board of Advisory is a common thing in many organizations, and as the organizations grows, the guidance of a non-executive directors is always a good thing. So there's some slide. Sure. Our Board of Advisory will be formed of the 3 trustees, which we mentioned. It will go on to expand, and hopefully we will have more further eminent players joining it, supervised in consultation with other devotees who may want to join, and it's open to others as well. But this is subject to a constitutional amendment, which we will need to make, plus the co-chairs as well. All of this is in transit, and that will happen. So what will Board of Advisory do? It will be, how will the members be selected? They will be selected based on their exceptional services, support to the JVP, and capacity to support JVP, and can include executive committee members. The Board of Advisory will meet quarterly. We will create a meeting schedule, agree it, and then if there are any ad hoc meetings needed for any special reasons, those will be called on by Board of Directors in consultation with the co-chairs. They will advise the trustee board, give their opinions, feedbacks through their previous connection, and as and when required. In the meeting, we will have the chair of the Board of Advisory, the chair, co-chairs of JVP London, trustees, executive committee president will also be invited to that meeting. The Board of Advisory will act as point of guidance, escalation, कि आज सुनील ने ये कर दिया, जीत ने वो कर दिया, so please feel free to go to Asubai. And his phone number is still there, okay? Or Vandami, you know? And then the two will put their heads together and say, you know, आप सही काम नहीं कर रहे हो, अच्छा काम कर रहे हो. The very important piece, we talked about how successful JVP has been under Asubai in raising £1 million. So how can we let the Board of Advisory go? A lot has been said about Pushpaji, Manakji. Each of them is a very heavy hitter in terms of raising money. And we need that more, and hope you will continue to support that. So if you do get a phone call from Asubai, please still take it as authentic. I think he will be our secret weapon in terms of making those dreams realize, okay? Asubai has already talked about involvement in the mission piece. That's his next mission. We will be talking a little bit more. I've got some brochures as well, which we will be circulating. And he will also be involved with the position and any major events as and when as ambassadors for JVP in Parliament or in any other Jain organizations, representatives is what we are looking for from the Board of Advisory. So watch this space. So I now call upon our esteemed trustee, Rajesh Jain, who has been through this journey, and please pass on your gratitude to the outgoing trustees and anything you may have wishes for the new board. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jeet. Vandami Naval Sami Mare Pragya. वंदामी आप आगे आइए. मैं बोलूंगा ही, मैं नहीं बोलूंगा. जो गलत है वो गलत है, जो सही है वो सही.
एक आगे से सपोर्ट, एक पीछे से सपोर्ट.
नहीं, पीछे से सपोर्ट करने वाला तो हमारे बहुत हैं.
बीच में प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे हैं आप लोगों को.
जब मैं पीछे बैठता हूँ तो आपत्ति आती
नहीं, नीति प्रज्ञा जी अपनी सीट खाली करके आपको पीछे बिठा, नहीं आपको आगे बिठा के अपनी सीट खाली की.
A very historical day. People are talking about Asubai stepping down. I don't think he's stepping down. He cannot. Just ruled out. He cannot. And Jeet, let me assure you, and Sunil, you will realize this over the journey going forward. The first thing which comes to my mind, the job which one Asubai was doing, we need 2 co-chairmen to do that job.
Oh my God.
That speaks by itself.
And he also
continues. Second thing, we all are predominantly the engineers, we always have learned force is mass times acceleration. In case of Asubai, he has proved the science wrong. Force is not proportional to mass, not at all. It is far, far more, rather exponentially proportional to the mass. I would like to share a few things which I have learned through this journey of last 15, 16 years with Asubai. One thing which we made very clear, the fundamental reason about existence of JVP is irrespective of caste, irrespective of money, irrespective of which panth you come from, we are there for Jainism. આજે આપણે જોડે નવનાથમાંથી બેઠા હોય એ શું બતાવે બધા જીતભાઈ હમણાં કીધું કે અમારા 5 ટ્રસ્ટી નોન તેરાપંથીસ. That itself speaks a lot about the ethos and ethics of JVP. Navnath has been a very great supporter to us. I have never ever come across any situation when they have said no to us. Whether it is organizing a program, whether it is hiring of the hall, whether it is organizing Paryushan with Samnijis, they have been always there with us. That speaks by itself. I mean, it's a very small community. Where do we go? Second thing about Hasubhai, I always thought leader has to be an aggressive, thoughtful leader, driving the things together. He changed my mindset. I realized the leader has to be a person who can take people together along with him. सब लोग अलग अलग हैं, सबकी अपनी अपनी मानसिकता होती है, सबके अपने अपने विचार होते हैं, कोई गलत नहीं होता है, कोई सही नहीं होता है, लेकिन इन सबको साथ लेकर के चलना वो लीडर होता है. With my own experience, many times there have been cases wherein I have seen people coming out, busting out with emotions. And he will say, calm down, ठीक है, हंसे, કાલે પાછો સૂરજ ઉગવાનો જ છે ને, ક્યાં માથાકૂટ કરે આપણે, જવા દો, રે, પતિ. Third thing about Hasubhai, all said and done. जब ट्रस्टी का मीटिंग होता है, हाँ मैं लाऊंगा 10,000 ले आऊंगा, मैं 20,000 ले आऊंगा, मेरा ये है, मैं उसको जानता हूँ, उसको जानता हूँ. जब लास्ट में हिसाब आता है तो पता चलता है एक आदमी 80% लाया है, बाकी सब मिसलेनियस आइटम. So he has got that power and influence to convince people for a good cause. People don't donate because they have money. People don't donate because they want to donate. People donate for a cause. People donate for something which they think that their valuable money earned through hard efforts can be well utilized. And it was Hasubhai. I've seen him going even for 50 pounds, he would have spent one full day. But then he will ensure that the person who is donating that 50 pounds is fully satisfied that yes, every single penny which I have donated would be used for a good cause. I think this is what we need to learn from him going forward, that we make sure that people who are donating do know where and how the money is going to be utilized. Talking about the other trustee who is stepping down is Manekji Choradia. He was the first person with whom I interacted when I got into London. Amazing person. इतना बड़ा दिल आज तक मैंने किसी का नहीं देखा. परिस्थितियां आती हैं, सुनामी आता है, तूफान आता है, सब होता है, लेकिन एक पेड़ अपने तने पे खड़ा रहता है. वैसा पेड़ मैंने आज तक नहीं देखा. Any organization you run, there would be politics, there would be some ego issues, there would be some internal conflicts, there would be people having different opinion. But there is a man who is standing tall with his own conviction that yes, we are doing right, yes, we have done the right things, and we are going to do it even more. It would be inappropriate if I don't talk about Seher Baiji. In fact, she is the mother of JVB in London. Ever since I met her, until the last breath, she was under the aura of Samriji's. She said, मैं जाऊंगी तो वंदामी में आपके आशीर्वाद को लेते हुए आपके मार्गदर्शन में आपके आशीर्वाद के साथ जाऊंगी. And she did that. She did that. That also gives me a feeling that how important is the spirituality, the belief in the faith, that even at the last moment on this earth, when somebody is departing, they want Vandamis to be with them.
Mhm.
The third person is Nirmalji Bhatia. For his various other reasons, he has moved to Dubai, but he's still associated with the JVB. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो बोलते नहीं हैं बट देखते हैं और उनके देखने से ही काम होता है. So he's one of those few leaders, I would say, always been supportive. Whenever we were in trouble and we used to have meetings, from his words, he will never speak. He will not even comment. And very many times we used to think कि हम उनको जाकर क्यों मिल रहे हैं? वो तो बोलते भी नहीं है, सुनते हैं खाली. But then he would give signals, body signals, physical signals, which will give an assurance to us कि हाँ, अगर कहीं हम गिरे तो कोई खड़ा तो करने वाला है, गिरने नहीं देगा यार. And that kind of support is very, very much required. And it is not a question of money, it's not a question of moral, it's not a question of ethics, but it's some kind of support which you always need if something goes wrong. અમુક વાર થાય ને, આપણે કોકનો કોક તો જોઈએ જે આપણને માર્ગદર્શન આપી શકે, તમે કરો આગળ વાદો, પૂછવું પાછળ, ચિંતા નહીં કરતા તમે, આ તો કહેશે, લોકો તો કહેવાના. So he was a person, he is a person of that kind who has always supported us and will remain with us. A very warm welcome to Jay Haran. Everybody knows Jay. By the way, he is a man who can make you rich. So please make sure that you can be in touch with him. And at the same time, I'll request him that if he makes you rich, make sure that you contribute something to him back. I mean, JVP, what I mean, JVP, so that we all prosper together. And Jay's excellence has been known in various different organizations. I mean, he has been a very hardcore worker with JVP. He was one of the board members of JVP before. He was one of the main organizer at the Jain network. He has been associated with very closely with Jito. Akansha is there, who has been there for a long, long time. So it's like coming back to the family with an extended reach, you know. So widespread roots. I'm pretty sure he will have a great value add. He'll provide a great value add to JVB.
Thank you.
अब सबसे मुद्दे की बात है, ये सब तो पंचायती होगी. The biggest and the foremost strength of JBB is Samnijis. The way Samnijis have managed the situation, and they don't belong to any particular place. They don't even cook their food. They don't even use money. Irrespective of all these, they have dedicated entire life for JVP. We are so thankful, Vandami. It is your guidance. It is your teachings. It is your maneuvering which makes us that we walk on the right path. गुरु ऐसा होता है, देखो न तो कोई, there is no materialistic interest, न कोई पैसा है लेना है, न मेरे धंधे में आना है, न मेरे को ये, but still they value for every single individual here. I have seen cases wherein I have given a call to them saying somebody wants to do Pachkan, somebody wants to take Santhara, and they're almost instant. I think this kind of valuable support can only be extended when you have the presence of Vandamis. Vandami, we are so thankful to you for your full devotion, dedication to the London Center. And more importantly, इनका ये भी नहीं है कि यहाँ पे हमारा स्थल होगा, विहार करते रहते हैं. So it's highly commendable, and we are sincerely obliged for the services we are providing to the Jain community in UK. Over. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh, for sharing your thoughts on this important day. So, conscious of time, may I call upon Dr. Sunil Dugar to share his co-chair acceptance speech, please.
Vundami Namaksami Samniji, dear friends. I was very nervous when first time I was approached for chairmanship of JLB. By nature, I'm very stage shy, and public speaking, oh my God, big task for me. And same time, definitely, I have a big support or like inner desire for our Jain philosophy to be known. It pains me when I come to know that most of the time people know very less about Bhagwan Mahavir. And when I came to London, definitely I came for a job here, but I studied here as well. And most of the students, even they knew about Gautam Buddha, but none were aware about Bhagwan Mahavir. And it really pained me. And it pains me now as well. So we have everything in Jainism, whatever happening in the world, currently, whatever the global climate issue, and we even our pachis bola like okay in Tattva Gyan, we respect about agriculture like Vanaspati Kai, Vayu Kai, Tejas Kai, means like all part of climate or the cosmos. We respect each and every element of cosmos, and we reach judicious use and with Sayam we use these elements or padarth. Still, we could not or widespread our philosophy. Somewhere we need to think about what we can do, and definitely it inspired me as well. So I come to the point. I humbly accept the co-chairmanship. Definitely, I will try, but I may or I can't fill Shubhai's shoes. Definitely, I will definitely seeking his guidance, blessings. But because Samni ji said, "तुम चिंता नहीं करो, हम पीछे खड़े हैं." So definitely, I will try. But wherever I feel or you find some gaps, I will seeking your guidance. What I can say about Samni ji, kind of vision they have for our Jain Samaj, for humanity. I believe we can do much more while supporting their projects. And definitely it will be my sincere efforts to provide that kind of support. And definitely I will seeking your help and support as well. Regarding the executive committee, Rasmi, Subham, and all the executive committee members, I'm really thankful the work you are doing. Today's food definitely is, we are aware, it was solely sponsored by Rasmi and single-handedly she prepared. So while taking this example, I want to say we all colleagues to work together and make this work enjoyable, less stressful, and same time immensely impactful. And how we can do, we need to think and we need to plan it together, and we will do it. So that will be my one of mission to support each and every colleague in JVP. Regarding the place we are sitting, one name I don't want to forget is Kamalji Tugar. We need to appreciate, and I had one discussion 3-4 days back, and a kind of motivation or desire he has, Vandami. Probably he will come in February. He still thinks much more can be done for JVP Center, Jain World Peace Center in London, and the kind of work he's doing in India. Apart from that, I want to tell or let you know that the majority of donation when we were buying property, but first we bought in Harrow. For that, to realize that dream to have a big center here, he visited nearly 5 to 7 times. And every time he said, don't worry about money, give me the project. Means like, show me the place, it will be done. One meeting we had and he was Okay, he came to that close that, okay, next day you will receive the fund if you promise me today, this is the place you are buying. Somehow we were short in that uh, making this promise, and somehow we lost half of his commitment, but still we received around handsome money, which is like in current terms, that time it was like a 3,500,000, 350,000 pounds. So I'm pretty sure with his support we can realize bigger dreams. Kamalji, we are really thankful for that. And last not but least, Gurudev, we seek your blessings. We keep on fulfilling your vision for spreading Jainism, philosophy, and doing right thing in our life. Om Aram. I forgot Jay and Jay. Thank you so much for accepting trusteeship. Definitely, in going forward in future, we will like to expand the trustee board as well. And for that, what the vision and mission Jeet has, because I will be supporting Jeet. So Jeet will be our new co-chair at JVB. I would like to invite Jeet and we'd like to hear his mission and goal for JVB.
No stand between you and the food, especially homemade food by Rashmi. But forgive me for that. Jai Jai Jyoti Charan, Jai Jai Ma Shaman. I think some of you may have heard this chanting when Sunil Bhai, myself, and Amit, etc., who were in the Surat NRI summit last year. And, we were holding the flag higher than Americans, I must say. Yeah, and the Dubai, who had 100 delegates, but, we got more coverage from Gurudev and the time spent and all the stuff we do. It is with immense gratitude and profound sense of responsibility that I stand before you today as I accept this role of co-chair of our beloved charity, JVP London. First and foremost, I owe my gratitude to Vandami and trustee board for giving me this noble opportunity to do this seva with my fellow co-chair and oldest buddy in the town, Dr. Sunil Dugar. Whilst there are significant changes in the trustee board, I'm personally very grateful to those trustees who are staying behind and supporting us in success, Rajesh, Rajibai, Pradnapan, who have, although offered their resignation, but we outrightly rejected it. You can't go, we need you. Okay. We will miss our beloved trustees who are leaving a lasting legacy with strong community, amazing facility, and financially stable JVP London. Filling in the big shoes, as Sunil said, of Vasu uncle is going to be a daunting task, even though he will always be my hero and inspiring guide. As I begin my journey, I'm deeply grateful to my better half, Dr. Anshu, my twin daughters, Aditi and Aishi, badminton champions, who let me follow my passion on a daily basis, and they continue to make me proud despite my so much divided attention. I tell them JVP is my second family. They say, are you sure, first or second? So it's a wonderful coincidence that my father, Sri Gautam Chandji Telaria, he is the president of Terapanthi Sabha, Bharat Party in Surat. He has been in that post for many years, doing his seva, and he sent me his wishes, and I know he will continue to smile, and I will hope I will make him proud and the family proud. Coming from a very small town of Jasol in Rajasthan, deep in the deserts of Bardmer, I get my inspiration also from Sadhvi Variaji. She is the second to Sadhvi Pramukhashri, who come from same town and is my cousin. On a personal front, I've been associated with JVP for nearly 2 decades, same as Sunil Bhai, and been an active trustee since 2017. all this has been a fulfilling journey, where we have seen JVP going from strength to strength, maintaining its uniqueness. And we are clearly punching above our weight in the United Kingdom, Europe, and beyond. And I gave you the example of the NRI Summit. Co-chairing, you will all have many questions for it, and come to me or Sunil or Rajesh or any trustee members, how we got ourselves into this situation. As Shubham said this morning, ek aur ek 11 of them, that's, you made my day. This will be a new concept to JVP London. Please don't divide us, please. Sunil ne aisa kaha, Jeet ne aisa kaha, Jeet ne kaha aisa. Please, we will be very careful. We will be watching, we are united, and we will be taking decisions unanimously. This is an idea I've been floating for the last couple of months. Sophisticated structure, not simple, offers a very diverse and collaborative framework, which will be subject to continuous improvement, as I'm confident about the significant benefits which will come with it. How much will go right? So basically, if we say 2 families, 3 doctors, and 1 non-doctor railway professional, so you're getting 4 for the price of 1, isn't it? Dr. Sunil and I want to make it a success, as we're both professionals who want to give their best and overcome the challenges whilst delivering the goals and the vision of this charity. We're both tried and tested devotees, as Rajesh said, with different strengths. Being a trustee is one thing, being a co-chair I like to think, is entirely different. You will see us very differently, hopefully, in terms of how we operate, because now there is, we can't pass the buck. Yeah, buck will stop at us in many ways. Yeah, Subhai will be demanding the delivery, and no upsetting anywhere. So we were so blessed to have the Board of Advisory, as I mentioned about, with 50 years of combined experience. And I feel happier, surrounded by extraordinary individuals and their blessings. Let me remind, why are we here? We're here for our devotees, to whom we owe everything. And together we'll need to continue to grow and succeed in our spiritual and transformative journey. As we embark on this new chapter, allow me to share thoughts on how I'm going to adapt myself and deliver this crazy vision of making JVP a top chain charity for transforming lives and touching hearts every single day under the spiritual guidance of Shaminiji's. Rajesh Bhai and Sunilji and Subhai mentioned about Shaminiji's contribution and the services. They are unique, and the message they're spreading for the peace and harmony with Jain's philosophy and cherished Jain values in the UK and Europe. Dr. Sunil and I will be working very closely and follow Vandami's spiritual guidance on a daily basis and the direction from the Board of Advisories and Trustee Board. Second thing, our Gyanshala is our golden asset, and we would like to invest in future, more and more funding into it. Hopefully we can fill the hole and then cross the 100 number, and making sure there is an active participation of the children. You've seen the talent, last weekend, the event which was hosted by Rashmi, New Year celebration, so much we can achieve as a community, and getting the kids involved and keeping them stimulated. Seeing my wife, so much she thinks about children, and I like to see something. I'm a non-pediatrician, non-clinical pediatrician, maybe. I would like to become. To deliver on these goals, we must embrace collaboration. We all need to collaborate. Each of you have skills and ideas, and we all think differently. I envision a platform where every devotee feel empowered to contribute to JVP, and we will be tapping on to every talent, Just as Subhai will say, Jeet sabse kaam nikal deta hai. I'm sorry, I forgive me. Subhai se bhi nikal deta hun kaam. और शायद वंदामी से भी उस दिन फ्लायर बनवा दिया
नहीं, हर्षु भाई बोले जीत पोस्ट पे आ रहा है, काम सब मेरे से करवाएगा.
इतना भी मैं स्मार्ट नहीं हूँ. Together we can create programs and initiatives that not only serve immediate needs, but also foster the long-term growth and resilience within our community. Reflecting on my experiences, having led this 20-year commemorative souvenir with a strong team, high quality Sayam Chetna Divas at Elam Center last year, being part of memorable retreats, NRI summits, musical concerts by Rajeshi, board party, farewell for Shavniji, Pratibha Pragyaji and Pune Pragyaji at Navnath Center, Paryushans, Maitri Milan, Vicky Parekh's performance, Meenakshi Patoria's performance. Lot of these big things I like to see happening. I'm driven by those major things, and they come with their stress and challenges. So please work with me and keep me grounded as much as you can. JVP has helped me tremendously in my inner journey, which may not be as strong as Subhai's, but me and my wife has managed to conduct a Varshita and then several ties in the family, and hopefully we'll continue to do our piece. Vandami says, I don't listen to her lecture. She sometimes shares her lectures in advance. I'm joking. Or I get a lecture 1-to-1. So I like to think that I need to spend more time. I'm sorry, somebody has to do the background. Even today's whole preparation and pulling it together takes some effort, and making sure, Yogesh is in Harrow, the brochure is here, and all these things are happening. So an active board of advisory, trustee board, and vibrant executive committee will make us very high-performing team. A high-performing team is the one which socializes together, one works in one direction for one goal, where we are fearless and take on unthinkable tasks. Our pace of delivery, smart, efficient thinking, and collaboration with other Jain organizations is something I hope we can take it to the next level over coming years. You will hear from us about our biggest ever initiative, Mission Peace, which, as Subhai talked about, is an incredibly proud project. When anybody see this project, everybody gets scared. How the hell it's going to happen? Subhai, when I introduce him to the project, it's not possible. Then who now? He's the command. The person who said it's not possible is the one leading it. Yeah. So and that's what's happening. So please look at the brochure. There will be more future updates on this. I'm hoping there will be a big event in Delhi in March, which I'm hoping to attend. And after that, when we come back, we will engage more of you. I know many of you are roaring to get involved with this initiative and make it a success as part of our JBP. And Subhai has already touched upon, we will be playing our major part. We are going to turn ourselves, some of our activities towards Mission Peace, and contribute to Mission Peace in every way we can, whether it's by accounting, by finances, but all with the subject to trustee board and board of advisory and the support of the devotees. As I take on this role, I'm excited to work alongside each of you, our devotees, volunteers, donors, and supporters. Together, we can create a vibrant community where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. We just don't need to just thrive as JVP. I want you to thrive in your personal lives as well. In any way we can help, like Subhai has been helping individuals in their professional or outside professional. JVP is a family, one big family. Thank you once again for your trust and support. Let us embark on this journey together, maintain the momentum, united in our motion to transform lives and uplift the communities. May we hope JVP London continues to have special place in the heart of our holiness Acharya Marshamanji. Jainam Jeti Shashnam. May I now invite Vandami Namusami, who will sum up the proceedings of today. Thank you. Sorry for the slight delay.
काफी आइटम गिनवाया अपने फेयरवेल था उस दिन बोले कि I'd like to conduct these again.
हम समझ रहे हैं या फिर बोलना है आपको बस घड़ी बोल रहा है मंगल पाठ सुना दे आप लोग सब इतना
कुछ
बोले हैं
नहीं आ
हसु
रही है
भाई
खाने
के
के
बारे
लिए।
में, क्या मैं 2 शब्द भी नहीं बोलूं? हैं? 20 शब्द बोलूं?
20 मिनट बोल दो।
ऐसे हम भी जेबीबी में है, हसु भाई भी जेबीबी में ही है, लेकिन फिर भी ओकेजन तो चला ही जाता है ना। तो चलिए मैं खाली कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछती हूँ, आप लोग उत्तर दीजिएगा। तो ठीक है, थोड़ा सा सब मुझे पता है, अच्छी तरह से आप लोग खाइएगा। 2 मिनट, हाँ 2 मिनट में आपको कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछती हूँ। सबसे बिजी और सबसे इजी जेबीबी का पर्सन कौन? सबसे बिजी है? सबसे बिजी 15 से 16 घंटा डेली काम करते हैं। यदि इनके उम्र को देख करके कोई सोच रहा है ये रिटायर्ड हो गए हैं, ये बिजनेसमैन है और सुबह 7:30 बजे से पहले घर से निकलते हैं, हमारा मंगल पाठ गाड़ी में ही सुनते हैं। तो ऑफिस का काम, घर का काम, वाइफ को सपोर्ट करना, जेबीबी का काम, मिशन पीस में इतने ज्यादा इन्वॉल्व हैं। इसके अलावा हर एक व्यक्ति को, तो सबसे बिजी और सबसे,
सब मिशन पीस पढ़ने लग गए।
आप लोग मुझे सुन रहे हैं सब? मुझे
बाद
उत्तर
में
नहीं दिए
पढ़ना।
कोई। सब पीस, सब आप लोग पीस में चले गए। लेकिन मैं भी चाहती हूँ सभी को जुड़ना है इसमें, सिर्फ हसु भाई को सभी को साथ देना होगा इस पीस में, तो सभी को जुड़ना ही पड़ेगा। और इसमें जुड़ने से ही जो एक आनंद आ जाएगा जिसकी कल्पना नहीं कर सकते हैं। और इस पीस को तो मैं सोचती हूँ बाकी संस्थाओं में भी आप करेंगे तो कई लोग आप लोगों को मिल सकते हैं। तो दूसरी बात, यदि हसु भाई को कहूँ कि भाई ये आउटडेट नहीं हो रहे हैं, ये क्या हो रहे हैं? अपडेट हो रहे हैं, और अभी इनकी और ज्यादा जरूरत है। और दूसरी बात, ये जो ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग वाला जो टाइम है, कंटिन्यू देखिए, जो सिद्ध होते हैं ना उनमें 2 चीज होता है, केवल ज्ञान केवल दर्शन। एक साथ ना तो वो ज्ञान में रहते और ना वो दर्शन में, चेंज होता रहता है। तो परिवर्तन तो मैं सोचती हूँ प्रकृति का नियम है और ये होना ही चाहिए। तो अभी जैसे समणी जी भी हम लोग चेंज होते रहते हैं। आचार्य का भी देखें अपन, आचार्य तुलसी ने अपने रहते रहते उन्होंने अपना पद का विसर्जन किया। नियोजिका जी का देखें तो एक माइंडसेट रहता है हम लोगों का कि हाँ 3 साल बाद व्यवस्थाएं परिवर्तन होती है। बाकी आचार्य जी की मर्जी 4 साल कर दे 5 साल कर दे वो आगे की बात है। तो परिवर्तन तो प्रकृति का नियम है। और रही बात, कुछ दायित्व तो होता है, इंसान को भार लगता है, लेकिन इस दायित्व को हसु भाई ने क्या मान लिया था? उपहार मान लिया था। नहीं, इनके लिए उपहार था, व्यवस्था इनके बोन में थी। तो हमेशा ये इसको बहुत बहुत अच्छी तरह से बखूबी इन्होंने इस चीज को निभाया। तो अभी मैं कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछती हूँ, उत्तर देते रहिएगा। जिनको कभी अपन खुद का उम्र का पता नहीं है वो कौन है? वो हसु भाई हैं, जो 14 से 15 घंटा, कभी कभी 17 घंटा काम करने वाले हैं। बस, तो आप लोग बोलते रहिए। जो कभी जोर से नहीं बोलते, मेरा जहां तक ध्यान में है, या किसी को जोर से बोले हैं। और सबसे बड़ी बात क्या है, कितना भी इनको कुछ भी बोल दो, ऐसे ही कभी कभी 1-2 बार, ज्यादा बार नहीं, मेरा काम पड़ा है, ठीक है। मैं बाद में नीति प्रिया जी को क्या बोलती हूँ पता है? इतने कूल और काम हो कि ये सुनते हैं, सुनाने वाले को गिल्ट फील होने लगता है कि अरे ये क्या किया आपने। भले वो आवश्यकता होती है फिर भी उसके बावजूद भी लगता है ऐसे इंसान को अपना गार्बेज देना ये कहाँ तक न्याय है। तो हमेशा कूल और काम रहने वाले, और कभी भी किसी का प्रॉब्लम सुनेंगे तो क्या करेंगे, इसको मैं सॉर्ट आउट करता हूँ। ये शब्द आप लोगों ने सुना है? कुछ भी कहो, एक ही बात बोलेंगे, इसको मैं सॉर्ट आउट करता हूँ। और एक बात मैंने और कही थी पहले भी, अजात शत्रु, अपने मघवा गणी के लिए अजात शत्रु का प्रयोग होता था। उनके कोई एनिमी नहीं थे, शत्रु नहीं थे। तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हसू भाई के लिए भी कोई ऐसा व्यक्ति नहीं जो इनके लिए, या किसी को भी लगता है अपना हाथ खड़ा कर दीजिए, समझ जी, मेरा ऐसा थिंकिंग थॉट नहीं है। और जो हमेशा जेबीबी को आगे बढ़ाने की बात सोचते हैं, और जैसा कि सुनील जी ने कहा, कुछ समय ऐसा आया था जो एकदम डाउन में चला गया था, और आज इतना हाइट में अपने स्वाभिमान को खोके मीन्स आज मांगना, देखिए इजी है क्या? बोलिए मुझे, इजी नहीं है, हर किसी के बस की बात भी नहीं है। तो मांगना तो साधु के 22 परिसा में एक परिसा माना गया है। वहां पर यदि मांगने, जैसे वो बोले ना राजेश जी, हसू भाई कितना भी कहीं से भी ला सकते हैं। तो आज मांगना इजी नहीं है, तो अपना स्वाभिमान को खो के हमेशा जेबीबी को सामने रख के आगे बढ़ाते हैं। इसको बच्चे की तरह, एक शिशु की तरह इन्होंने पाला है, पोसा है। और सबसे बड़ी बात जो सभी ने कहा, सबको लेके चलते हैं, कभी भी ऐसा नहीं कि किसी को भी इग्नोर कर दिया और कर दिया। और एक जो मुझे बहुत काफी क्वालिटी, इनका पोलाइटनेस, कभी आप लोगों ने ध्यान दिया होगा, जेबीपी में जब भी आते हैं बात भी इतने मीठा करेंगे, आते हैं। आज मीटिंग में ये थोड़े से लेट पहुंचे थे, लेकिन इनके फोकस क्या रहता है जेबीपी में एंटर करने के साथ? क्या रहता है सुनील जी? समरी जी के अलावा इनको कुछ भी नहीं दिखेगा। इवन यहाँ प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी बैठा हो, इनको नहीं दिखेगा। इनको कौन दिखता है? एक बार पहले जब तक झुक करके वंदना नहीं कर ले, तब तक इनका किसी पर फोकस नहीं रहता है। तो इनकी विनम्रता, ऐसा लगता है कि धर्म जीवन में बोलता है। और दूसरी बात देखें तो उदारता, ब्रॉड माइंड है, किसी भी चीज को नैरो थिंकिंग नहीं है। इतने खुद के माइंडसेट से कभी भी ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं चलते हैं। मतलब ये बहुत बड़ी बात लगती है। सुझाव देंगे लेकिन फीडबैक सुनेंगे, समझिए जिसमें आपका चिंतन क्या है। कहीं खुद गलत भी है तो उसको परिष्कार करने का सोचते हैं। ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं समझिए ये ऐसा ही होना चाहिए, मेरे हिसाब से ऐसा ठीक है। समझिए आपका इसमें चिंतन क्या है, आपका राय क्या है। तो ये इनका एक, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि बहुत बड़ा ब्रॉड माइंडेड है। दूसरी एक, रश्मि जी कई बार बोलते हैं, ये रश्मि जी 4 बजे उठना शुरू कर दिए थे। मैंने कहा कि क्या बात है, आजकल थोड़े से सुस्त सुस्त लग रहे हो। बोले समनी जी पता है आंसू भाई का चेहरा कितना चमकता रहता है, और उसका सीक्रेट क्या है? बोले उनका सीक्रेट क्या है पता है? वो 4 बजे उठते हैं। तो इसलिए मैंने भी क्या कर दिया है, डल हो गई मेरी। तो हाँ, लेकिन शुरू किया था, मैं गप मनी मार रही हूँ। हाँ, तो शुरू किया था तो चमकता रहता है, निर्मलता में, ये बात बता है। अच्छा, रश्मि जी की चमक आ गई है क्या? तो इनकी ये चमक का राज क्या है, सीक्रेट क्या है? हसू भाई यदि कोई क्रीम लगाते हो तो सभी को बता देना, ठीक है? हाँ, तो ये इसका सबसे बड़ा सीक्रेट इनके भीतर हलुकर्मिता जो करते हैं अपन, एकदम लाइट कसाईयों की शांति, या जिसको हम बोल सकते हैं निर्मलता, पवित्रता। आचार्य महाप्रज्ञ जी कहा करते थे, जब तक निर्मलता नहीं होती है व्यक्ति दायित्व का सही ढंग से निर्वहन नहीं कर सकता है। वो मतलब कभी भी अप डाउन कुछ भी होता रहेगा। तो इतनी जो इनकी स्टेबिलिटी है, निर्मलता। और दूसरी जो अपने बात कही, सहिष्णुता, कुछ भी कहो, कभी एग्रेसिव नहीं होंगे, शांति से सुनेंगे, क्या उसका सोल्यूशन हो सकता है उस पे फोकस करते हैं। कोई अपसेट है तो वो भी ध्यान देंगे कि इसके अपसेट का राज क्या है, कैसे हम उसको सही कर सकते हैं। तो इनको फर्क, जैसे मैंने कहा ना, जीत जी के लिए फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, हम ये नहीं कहेंगे, फर्क वो दिखाते नहीं है। तो हसू भाई को भी मैं कह सकती हूँ कि भाई वो कभी शो ऑफ नहीं करेंगे कि उनको कुछ फर्क पड़ा है। लेकिन अभी मैं सुबह से आज देख रही हूँ, ऐसा लग रहा है दिमाग में काफी स्ट्रेस है, इतना स्ट्रेस मुझे फील हो रहा है। आज निर्भर, एक दायित्व को उतार करके व्यक्ति निर्भर हो जाता है, लेकिन इनको दिमाग में बहुत स्ट्रेस है कि बच्चों के हाथ में दे तो रहे हैं, क्या होगा। तो अभी मैंने एक बात कही थी कि भाई आपका अनुभव साथ में इनका, आपका एक्सपीरियंस ऐड हो गया है, ये डबल काम करेंगे, उसके लिए बिल्कुल भी चिंता करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। और एक इनकी जितेंद्रियता, तो जितेंद्रियता यानी बाहरी दुनिया में, एक मैंने कहा सुबह 12 तारीख के प्रोग्राम में आपने आया, समझ जी वो तो सोशल प्रोग्राम था। मैंने कहा जेबीबी वाले 2 महीने से तैयारी कर रहे थे और आप चेयरमैन होकर के आप आराम से बोल दिए सोशल प्रोग्राम था। तो ये इनकी अंतर्मुखता, मैं साथ में कहना चाहूंगी
नहीं
कितना भी अंतर्मुखी हो, जेबीबी में जो भी प्रोग्राम हो रहा है, और अब तो आपकी जिम्मेदारी और ज्यादा इसलिए बढ़ जाती है, ये मत सोचना अब नहीं जाऊंगा तो चलेगा। बोलते हैं जिस सभा में बुजुर्ग नहीं होते, मैं आपको बुजुर्ग वैसे नहीं बोल रही, अनुभवी के रूप में बोल रही हूँ, जिस सभा में बुजुर्ग नहीं होते हैं वो सभा नहीं होती है। तो सभा की गरिमा को बढ़ाने वाला कौन? हमारे संतोष जी जब बर्मिंघम से आ जाते हैं, हमारे सरोज बहन, हमारे नीलम जी तो बहुत ज्यादा यंग है, और हमारे ये आज नवनाथ से दोनों बहनें आए हैं, सभी को एक खुशी हो रही है। तो सभा की गरिमा बढ़ती कब है? जब सभा में बुजुर्ग होते हैं। तो हालांकि भाई सोशल है इसलिए, तो ये इनकी जितेंद्रियता बोल रही थी, अंतर्मुखता बोल रही थी, और मधुरता तो ऐसा लगता है, मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है गुजरात के लोग ही शायद मधुर बोलते होंगे, या हसू भाई की स्पेशल क्वालिटी है, मुझे नहीं पता
सुबह की स्पेशल
है। क्या बोले?
गुजरात से
जीत जी,
आदेश जी
राजेश गुजरात से हैं क्या?
अहमदाबाद है।
अच्छा, तो अहमदाबाद तो गुजरात में ही है। अरे सूरत वाले भी बैठे हैं, आकांक्षा भी सूरत से है ना?
ज्यादा दूर नहीं है।
अच्छा, हमारे राजीव भाई हैं। हाँ, तो गुजरात वाले ऐसा शायद थोड़ा सा मीठा बोलते हैं,
मीठा
है ना? हाँ
खाते हैं ना मीठा,
हाँ, नीति पे बोले खाते मीठा है तो मीठा नहीं बोलेंगे क्या?
हर चीज में मीठा।
उनको गुड़ के बिना तो चलता ही नहीं है खाना। हमारे एक समनी जी थे, कैसे भी कहीं से भी गुड़ लाओ, उनको ला के देना। तो उनके लिए गुड़ का त्याग बहुत भारी काम था। और इनकी जो डिवोशन मैं कहूँ किसके किसके प्रति, आचार्य महाश्रमण जी ने 5 डिवोशन की बात कही थी, 5 निष्ठा की बात कही थी। इनकी यदि डिवोशन की बात हसुभाई का यदि काउंट करना शुरू करें, जेबीबी के प्रति इतना ज्यादा डिवोशन, इतना ज्यादा डिवोशन, बोलते हैं ना अस्थि मज्जागत, भीतर बोन तक कोई चीज चला जाना। इन्होंने जीत जी ने तो कह दिया ये हमारा सेकेंड हाउस, हमारे हसू भाई के लिए ये कौन सा हाउस था? फर्स्ट हाउस। तो जीत जी आपका भी ये अभी फर्स्ट हाउस होने वाला है ना? और इन्होंने जेबीबी के लिए जो समय, श्रम, सेवा, जो जय जी ने कहा कि भाई तन मन धन सब चीज यहाँ जैसे देने देने वाले, तो समय, श्रम, सेवा इतना दिया है, इतना दिया है, जो इतना देता है वो कभी रिटायर होता नहीं है। तो जस्ट आज हम जो भी बात कर रहे हैं, ऐसे नहीं कि इनको फेयरवेल दे रहे हैं, हम जस्ट उसका मूल्यांकन कर रहे हैं। आज जो बात है कि जस्ट एक ग्रेटिट्यूड के लिए कर रहे हैं। और जैसा कि मुझे पता चला कि लगभग 14-15 साल से एवरी डे उसको सींचते रहना। इन्होंने एक बार कहा था समनी जी, पहले जेबीबी के मदर थे, माँ थे सायर बाई, उनके जाने के बाद हो गए सुंदर बाई। मैं कहूंगी जेबीबी के फादर कौन? तो अब हसू भाई की जिम्मेदारी और बढ़ जा रही है। अब तो ये बोल रहे हैं फादर नहीं, ग्रैंड फादर।
वो ज्यादा ठीक होते हैं।
तो वही अभी मैंने एक बात और कही थी कि भाई थैंक्स जैसा शब्द अपने आप में बहुत छोटा पड़ जाएगा। तो बस आपके इस ऋण से जेबीबी कभी भी उऋण नहीं हो सकता है। और दूसरी बात जो जीत जी ने कही, देखिए यदि जीत जी और सुनील जी कुछ गड़बड़ करेंगे तो किसके पास पहुंच जाना? हसू भाई के पास। तो मैं यहाँ आचार्य भिक्षु की एक बात कहना चाहूंगी, और दूसरी बात साथ में भी एक मेंशन करना चाहूंगी कि जहां तक हसू भाई की बात है, जीपीएस हसू भाई को हम बोल सकते हैं। यूएस में, यहाँ पुलिस का पता नहीं, यूएस में तो पुलिस का जो है ना बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रांग है। वो 911 स्कूल में जाते ही उनको सिखाया जाता है कि कुछ भी हो तो 911। तो यहाँ का नंबर क्या है पुलिस का? 999।
उससे पहले हसुभाई को फोन कर लो।
मैं यही कह रही हूँ। तो जेबीबी का 999 कौन है? हसू भाई। और इतना ही नहीं, एक प्रकार से मैं इनको बोल सकती हूँ जीपीएस। तो अभी जो चीज जैसे वो उन्होंने गिना रहे थे कि जीत जी गिना रहे थे कि भाई बोर्ड ऑफ एडवाइजर का क्या क्या काम होगा, मैं इतना ही कहूंगी, आप लोग डेली जो चीज करना शुरू कर देते हैं उसके लिए शायद जीपीएस की आवश्यकता नहीं होती है। नई जगह के लिए क्या आवश्यकता होती है? जीपीएस की आवश्यकता होती है। तो आज जो चीज डेली रूटीन में आ जाएगा उसके लिए तो कहीं कुछ आवश्यकता है नहीं। जो भी नया चीज होगा उसके लिए गाइडेंस किसका में रहेगा? तो हमारे हसू भाई जो भी एडवाइजर हैं, मानक जी, और जस्ट देखिए उनके बारे में भी जब समय आएगा बात करेंगे। आज तो मैं सिर्फ हसू भाई के लिए ही कहना चाहूंगी कि भाई एक प्रकार से जेबीबी के जीपीएस का काम तो इनके समय सेवा सभी के लिए बहुत 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 साधुवाद। और आध्यात्मिकता में आप काफी हाई लेवल पर जा चुके हैं और मैं और चाहूंगी कि आपकी ये आध्यात्मिकता आप जितना बढ़ा सके तो आध्यात्मिकता की ऊंचाइयों को जितना छू सके आप छूने का प्रयास करें। गुरु का इतना आशीर्वाद, समनी जी का आपके प्रति इतना एक अहोभाव का भाव रहता है, जेबीबी का जहाँ इतना आपके प्रति भाव है, तो वहाँ बस आपको चलते रहना है, चलते रहना है। तो यही हम शुभकामना करते हैं। और एक बात जो जीत जी ने कही कि कुछ गलती हो तो समनी जी को, यासु भाई को जरूर बोल देना कि सुनील ने ऐसा किया या जीत ने ऐसा किया। मुझे आचार्य इनके बोलते बोलते आचार्य भिक्षु का एक छोटा सा प्रसंग याद आया। आचार्य भिक्षु ने भारीमल जी स्वामी को बुला करके कहा, कोई यदि तुम्हारे में गलती निकाल देगा तो तुमको तेला करना होगा। क्या कहा? तेला करना होगा। भारीमल जी स्वामी ने कहा, यदि कोई द्वेषवश निकाले तो? आचार्य भिक्षु ने कहा, तेला तो करना ही है। गलती ही निकाले और रियल में गलती है तो प्रायश्चित्त का तेला, और भूल से द्वेष के साथ निकालेंगे तो निर्जरा मान करके सोच कर लेना, लेकिन तेला तो करना पड़ेगा ही। तो और आचार्य तुलसी ने महाश्रमण जी को कहा था कि कोई ये कह दे कि महाश्रमण सुविधावादी है तो तुमको 3 घंटा खड़े खड़े ध्यान करना है, और ये शायद ध्यान उनको कभी भी करने की आवश्यकता पड़ी ही नहीं है। तो हसु भाई ऐसा ही कुछ कर सकते हैं कि कुछ है ना, और जो इनके लाइफ में उस चीज का जरूरत ही ना पड़े, तो ऐसे योग्य हाथों में ये दायित्व सौंप रहे हैं। तो विजुअलाइज करने से ही ऐसा लगता है कि अब जेबीबी का ग्रोथ तो काफी होना ही होना है। तो हसु भाई को बहुत बहुत साधुवाद। आप सदा हैं, थे, हैं और रहेंगे। और इन दोनों के प्रति बहुत बहुत, सुनील जी, जीत जी के प्रति बहुत बहुत शुभकामना। और जहां तक देखिए जय की बात है, जय जी की बात है, जयाचार्य स्वामी का एक आचार्य अपने हुए, चौथे आचार्य, उनका 2 नाम था, जय और जीत। तो जय भी एक ही आचार्य का 2 नाम था, जय और जीत है। लेकिन यहाँ 2 व्यक्ति हैं तो हैं, दोनों भाई हैं, दोनों को 2 मानते भी नहीं हैं। चलिए, कईयों की जोड़ी बहुत यूनिक है। और इनके जहां तक देखिए संस्कारों की बात, मुझे एक बात बहुत अच्छी लगी, काव्या अभी एकदम से दौड़ के आई और जीत जी से कहा कि लाओ रिकॉर्डिंग मैं कर देती हूँ। तो संस्कार देखिए, ये वो बोलते हैं ना, बाय बर्थ जो एक संस्कार होता है, तो ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। तो दोनों को, जय जी को भी बहुत बहुत शुभकामना करते हैं। और अभी तो आकांक्षा को भी पीछे नहीं, आगे ही आना है। हम तो वेट कर रहे हैं कि बस इनको भी कब अंदर हम किसी दायित्व में, आपको भी। तो ऐसे मत बोलिएगा कि हाँ समझ जी एक जन, एक परिवार से एक जन ठीक है। तो चलिए, बहुत सारे हमारे ट्रस्टी भी इतनी सेवाएं दे रहे हैं सभी को, हमारे शुभम जी, कमल जी, रश्मि जी, चेतन जी, अमित जी, और सारे हैं, दिनेश जी, हाँ सभी, ऐसे तो सभी का है। देखिए सभी को साधुवाद। बोलते हैं ना, बगीचे की शोभा एक फूल से नहीं, पूरे सारे फूलों से होती है। सबका अपना अस्तित्व है, सभी का बहुत बड़ा योगदान है। तो सभी को बहुत बहुत साधुवाद इन्हीं भावनाओं के साथ। ओम अरहम। और समय सबका लिया, भूखे भजन न होए गोपाला, फिर भी सबको भूखा रखा। तो उसके लिए बहुत बहुत सॉरी के साथ में ओम आरंभ करती हूँ। एक दो सूचना सोम जी तो दे ही रहे हैं, मैं भी देना पहले आप दे दीजिए, फिर जो बाकी रहेगा वो मैं दे दूंगी। हाँ
Vandami Namaskar,
Hmm.
thanks a lot, everyone. Without a lot of delay, just a couple of announcements. First of all, today's meal it has been sponsored, home cooked, hand cooked by Rashmi Bengani. Huge Omarham. So I mean, the moment she entered with the food, so मैंने दो चार मैसेज immediately करे कि देख लो, अगर नहीं आ रहे हो तो आ जाओ. This is a special occasion. Thanks a lot, Rashmi. Apart from that, we've got a special celebration coming up next Sunday, 26th January. It'll have lots of solo dance, solo speech, poems, acts, everything. We'd invite all of you to come and participate as well. You can give your name to Sunil Bhai, Jeet Bhai, Rupali ji, or Sugandha Charani. So you can participate. Otherwise, please come and at least have a look at it.
Celebrating.
Yeah, celebrating the 76th Republic Day of India. And after that, there is another much awaited event which is going to happen on 9th of February, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. It will be a talk on diabetes by Dr. Ashna Sangrajka. And it will be followed by on-the-spot blood sugar and BP test. Again, it'll be very nicely conducted. It is being conducted by again Piyush ji, Rajesh ji, Pragna ji, and Rupali ji. So you can get to know more about that from those people. Unless you want to speak about it, you want to.
After that,
Right, and finally, we also are planning the retreat.
for the retreat, when the YouTube channel. We have very limited seats. 30th May to 1st of June.